Public service pensioners is outraged. The government waited 20 years to do a proper audit of its payroll system. That's after 20 years of overpayments were discovered and almost $1 million that will have to be repaid by pensioners. NTV's Michael Connors is live in the newsroom with more on the story tonight. Michael?
Thank you very much, Glenn. Well, yesterday's announcement on pension overpayments brought back decades of bad blood with the Pensioners Association. They say if the government is going to collect on overpayments, it should also go after people who receive pensions without actually paying into the system.
Past president of
The Public Service Pensioners Association met this morning to give their response to the overpayments. They were appalled that it took the government 20 years to conduct a proper audit.
It's the provincial government's responsibility, and the Minister of Finance, who's the President of Treasury Board, who's also the Chief Trustee of the pension plan in this province, to have those audits done. And I guess he sat on his haunches, he or she, sat on their haunches for 20 years, and now they're going through.
Past President Ralph Morris admits that if pensioners had been underpaid, he would be going after the money. So he understands that the government has to collect, but he wants it done humanely. If that means writing off debt from pensioners who can't afford to pay, then so be it.
But I think, well, how this has to be done, it has to be done now in a humane sort of fashion that's not going to cause great hardship and difficulty to the pensioner that's out there. And if they can't collect it all from them, then, so be it.
And he wants the government to broaden the scope of its collection. Morris says there are hundreds of people in the system who are granted ex gratia payments. In effect, they've been paid pensions after contributing little or nothing into the pension plans themselves.
They're going to do a full audit, and they're going to take back maybe $300 or $500 or $1,000 from some little old lady who's out there receiving less than $13,000 a year. Then we expect those large pensions that are out there that were given free of charge to be paid back into the fund also, and we want every cent of that to be paid back.
The Pensioners Association is asking for a meeting with Finance Minister Ross Wiseman to discuss what happened. Meanwhile, the Liberals put out a statement today calling for the Auditor General to investigate what went wrong. Glenn?
All right, thank you, Michael. Michael Connors.